Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. It's the Condors and the LSU Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. So LSU's offense will have the football first. And we get our first look at Sam Leavitt. Came over in the portal from Arizona State, and he's gotten himself right in the middle of the early Heisman race with his performance. Shoots it to the left. Makes the catch. It's Green. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. And why waste any time? Get right to it, the offense, with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots. They've got playmakers. They've got dudes that can get downfield and locate the football. I love the attitude right out of the gate.
Plows through the defense.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
And we knew the challenge this QB had against this defense. This is the best pass defense in the country. They do such a great job using their eyes, making plays, breaking on the football. They do a little bit of everything. And early in this football game, Palmer, the defense gets a win. Yeah, and I think for the quarterback now, you got to turn the page, but you got to be reminding yourself timing. Against the #1 rated pass defense, you have got to throw everything on time, and if it's not open, you get on in your progression or you throw it away or you take off, but you've got to have a plan.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Keeps it on the option. The give. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
To the air. It's right. Gets it. And that ball's free behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Condors sideline, coming off that turnover, they know their defense has had their back, but the offense has to make them pay. This is an opportunity for them to get back in this game. It's been close so far, but the offense has to get on the board. Coming off that turnover, I feel the momentum shifting down here on this sideline. Back to you.
Thanks, Howie.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5. It's 2nd and long. Trying to get the corner. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. You better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Looking downfield. It's right. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And it'll be the Condors getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for running room. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Condors come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run him again. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
And these short-yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short-yard situation, fall forward, and get a 1st down.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick completion to the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. On the ground with the counter. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially.
And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a chop for a huge gain there. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Play action on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. On the option, looking for an alley. He'll pitch it. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Quick give. Spins away from the defense. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And it'll be the Condors send out the punt unit. Looks it in. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. And when they get in the second level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine. He might hurtle over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, then he's got the speed to get outside and take it the distance. This dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Green. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tigers! Roll into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae. Making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ollie, what update do you have on that?
Here on the Condor sideline, during that last drive, their starting quarterback set a new school record for passing yards, and the sideline made sure to celebrate him. There is so much energy, enthusiasm. They're patting him on the back, patting him on the helmet, guys. He's had to leave his helmet on because he's getting so much love and congratulations. We'll see if he can go back out there and make even more history here today. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The ride. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Condor! Great job by the back on the option.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's past the marker. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Unloads to the wideout. Comes down, it's Harris. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff, Durham running left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And they're not on the same page there. 2nd and long here. Handoff, Caden Durham. Breaks the tackle. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Tigers have pushed it inside the 20. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. What a catch in the end zone for 6.
And we're not surprised, right? Finding the big fella down in the red area. Like the power forwards, those guys that basically set up shop, rebound, go get it. You know if somebody's on, they can still make the catch. A lot of times they say quarterback's best friend, tight end, especially in the red zone.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for the edge. Doing it himself again. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's right. Look out! Heaves it on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Condors will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to take it back. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Sells the run, looking to pass. Moving out to the right. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his man. It's Green. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On first down, it's Durham again. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, LSU! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what do you have?
Here on the Condors sideline, their running back is making a little bit of history, and his teammates are very aware. That last touchdown, rushing touchdown, put him at the top of school history for this season. Guys are fired up, making sure he gets the game ball right there. He's trying to get his helmet back on and get ready to run back out there and make even more history here today. But guys are very aware that he's doing something special out on the field. Back to you.
All right, Holly. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Dropping back, it's right. Unleashes one. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. They'll need a bunch on second down. Motion from the wideout. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And it'll be the Condors are flying down the field. The option, the keeper. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. They send the tight end in motion. Second down, gonna throw it. Throws quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Reading the option, it's right. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
When you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball in the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, the defense does a really good job playing assignment football. Man on a man, I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell I had the running back taken care of too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He's piled up 97 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job.
And you lace it to the house. Touchdown, LSU!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Here on the Condor sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Condors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We begin with Iowa, taking on the number 9 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Hawkeyes, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. Make it 2 straight victories, and though their quest for perfection is over, this team is still very much alive in the playoff picture. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game at Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Fights off a defender. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
And it'll be the Condors decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. On his way back from the 20. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the LSU sideline, their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect...
Breaks into the open on the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Tiger. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David, when the game's on the line. You got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Garrison. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying to establish the run. He's past the sticks. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly, running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Turns into the pile. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The Condors have it with a 1st and 10. Moving the pocket, it's right. They're all over him. Lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
Hey, it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have got everybody right now on the same page.
Fresh set of downs going up top. With the catch, it's Green. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Selling the fake. He wants it all. Can't make the connection, but a good reason for it. It will be a defensive pass interference call.
Pass interference.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. They'll try to run with Durham. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 12th of the season. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Back to pass, it's right. Quick completion on the out. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And it'll be the Condors will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Pulls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running inside, it's Durham. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And that was a nice 2nd down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
The Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Caden Durham again. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Oh, it's a fake. What a job by the defense. Stopped him well short of the 1st down marker, and they'll take over the football. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The keeper on the option. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's right. Fires downfield. Man, did he have a read on that one and almost had the pick. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Turning it on! Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch, it's Thomas. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Long way to go on 2nd down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Here's a give to Durham. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. On the return, it's Ellis. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. The Condors line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Trying to make one miss. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, Tigers. The hen yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Man, This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Got the first down. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Now on first down from the 30. Sells the run, looking to pass. Out wide right, it's Holly. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Keeps it himself. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle, man. They need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Tigers sideline, the team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, the way he's shown up and shown some composure and poise, the guys are rallying and loving what they're seeing from their QB. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. The run inside. It's Durham.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. Just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute, you got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Got enough for the first down. Across the 25, he's got room. Flying down the left side. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And that is how you finish with a 54-yard touchdown run. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Straight ahead, it's Stevens. Oh, he's got some space. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Offense set on first down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Pulls it. He'll keep it on 2nd down. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guy.